If you're tired of the emotional ups and downs of day trading SPY, well, there's a better way. SPY, SPY, is an ETF, a basket of stocks representing the S&P 500. And day traders love to trade SPY, mostly because it's highly liquid. But even better, the options are also highly liquid, which can lead to some amazing profits. Unfortunately, less than 10% of day traders actually make any money, and quite honestly, that statistic is probably even lower. It's probably lower than 5%. At least day traders who make money consistently. I mean, a day trader can have a streak, but then give it all back. What we're looking for is a system in which we can trade SPY that takes a lot of the emotion out of it, but has consistent returns. Because if you have consistent returns, well, the end game is infinite. You can just keep compounding until you have to start to diversify, and that's a problem I think we all want to have. This is why I recommend SPY T trading. It's a swing trade. It's a short-term swing trade. It's an overnight trade. You buy SPY, usually options, just before the close, and you sell them the next morning at the open. That way you can move on with your day and pull in some good profits most of the time. And of course, it's a numbers game. And if you can be profitable over 55% of the time, I would say, you're going to be doing okay in the long run. But the question is, how do you trade? What do you buy? And even more importantly, what's the signal that you use? The best news is that signal is available for free, and it's easy to find on the front page of spytomorrow.com at the end of the trading day. So what the signal is doing is measuring the pressure based on the SPY Tomorrow algorithm, and that pressure correlates quite often to how the market will open the next day. So if the signal is up, you buy calls. If the signal is down, you buy puts. Of course, we know directional trading with options can be a little dangerous. You could lose all of your money. So I recommend SPY T trading, which uses a 2-to-1 option ratio. So for example, let's say SPY Tomorrow says up and there's a major crash in the market. Well, because you have a protective put there in that 2-to-1 ratio, you would actually probably still make money. There are certainly a number of ways you can approach this trading method, but the SPY T trading method has 3 parts to it. The first part is the short-term swing trade. It's an overnight trade. Buy at the very end of the day, sell in the morning, and go on with your day. Be productive, and don't worry about a thing until it's time to buy again at market close. The second part is the 2-to-1 option ratio. You buy 2 in the direction, 1 in the opposite direction. So if SPY Tomorrow says down, you would buy 2 puts and 1 call, or a variation. You could buy 6 puts and 3 calls, depending on your budget. And then, of course, the last part is using the SPY Tomorrow signal, the up or down signal. Now, of course, you can use any signal you want. There are many signals out there, and if you find one that works better for you, you don't have to use the SPY signal. It's just a really good one. It tends to work about 78-80% of the time over the long term. Some months it's 80-85% correct. So sometimes it's nice to have a few options and maybe compare them before you decide which direction you're going to go. There are a lot of ways to approach how you buy your options too. You could buy options or sell options based on the style of option trading that you like to use. You can use directional options. If SPY Tomorrow says up, well then just buy calls. As long as you understand how to position size basically to your risk tolerance. There are a number of ways to approach this, but ultimately you want to do something that is not day trading. You want to trade SPY in a better way, a way that's profitable, consistent, and is certainly not going to give you the headaches that day trading does.